Hamas has called on the international community to take responsibility for the ongoing settlement invasion and aggression in the West Bank. They urged for the isolation of the occupying entity, demanding accountability for its crimes and violations of international law. Additionally, Hamas encouraged the Palestinian people to escalate confrontations with the Israeli occupation across the West Bank to thwart its colonial plans. Israeli airstrikes on Gaza since early morning have killed at least 46 Palestinians. Al Qahira news correspondent has reported that 32 of the victims were waiting for aid in central Gaza. Other fatalities were reported after Israeli forces bombed tents sheltering displaced people in El Mawasi, west of the Khan Yunis, and in areas north of Gaza City. Artillery shelling also continued in southern Khan Yunis, targeting several areas. At least 20 Palestinians were killed and more than 100 injured after Israeli forces opened fire near an aid distribution site in Gaza, according to the Palestinian media. The attack occurred near the Netzarim corridor, a key military route cutting through Gaza. The 6-kilometer corridor established by Israel during the war isolates Gaza City and northern areas from the south. Despite the danger, Palestinians continue risking their lives to access desperately needed aid amid rising hunger and hardship. The assault marks yet another deadly day in Gaza's deepening humanitarian crisis. And Israel's finance minister says humanitarian aid should not reach Gaza and insists military operations must continue. And Smotrich reiterated his opposition to aid deliveries into Gaza, calling the war extremely difficult. He said the Israeli army seeks to weaken Hamas by controlling Gaza's population. Smotrich also stressed the need to destroy Hamas's military capabilities. The World Health Organization warns Gaza's southern healthcare system is near collapse, with Nasser Hospital in Khan Yunis now the only ICU facility in the area after Israeli strikes shut down El Amal Hospital. As Israeli attacks continue across southern Gaza, including near aid distribution points, Nasser Hospital is overwhelmed with patients wounded while seeking food and supplies. The facility is operating beyond capacity, now serving as the region's last critical care center, raising fears of a deepening medical disaster. Far-right Israeli National Security Minister Ben-Gvir has stormed Al-Aqsa Mosque, accompanied by senior police officers and settlers under heavy Israeli police protection. Entering via the Moroccan gate, they roamed the mosque compound with some performing Talmudic rituals. That came as around 100 officers secured the site, barring the Palestinians from entry or prayer and seizing IDs of worshippers present. Swedish activist Greta Thunberg has returned to Stockholm after being deported from Israel. She was among a group trying to break the naval blockade on Gaza. Greta Thunberg landed in Sweden after Israeli forces intercepted a small aid ship she boarded with pro-Palestinian activists. The vessel was aiming to reach Gaza but was seized by the Israeli Navy. Thunberg and 3 others accepted deportation, while 8 members of the group remain in detention near Tel Aviv, pending a legal challenge. At Arlanda Airport, Thunberg was welcomed by supporters and accused Israel of committing systematic violations of international law.
Vi behöver mer ilska när världen är så fruktansvärd.